let's get into it. Here, I'm going to tell you how Landon conned his way into the National Football League. But first off, how does this happen? As we know, Landon's never played competitive football. He's never played organized football. So, how does he make it to the draft? Let's find out. On his TikTok, he posted these viral videos showcasing his impressive throwing and athletic ability. We're talking underhand 70 yards. We're talking throwing right-handed then left-handed. We're talking throwing over a house and into a basketball hoop from 50 yards out, throwing it into a tire 3 times in a row. Some really impressive stuff. And because of that, he became famous on TikTok, and he entered the draft after being heavily praised as a prospect by both Addison Rae and Mr. Beast. However, his videos were fake. Let's look at his scouting report. He's a quarterback. He's 6'3", 160, has a cannon arm, dude perfect accuracy. He's tall, he's handsome, and he's chill like that. If you were to compare him to any other quarterback, we would compare him to Uncle Rico, who claimed he could throw a football over the mountains. Looking at his draft process, he was a projected top 10 pick, so he had a lot to lose, and because of that, he skipped both the combine and the pro day so he could avoid falling in the draft. He did do the interviews though, and coaches raved about his charisma, keeping him as a top 10 projected pick. Alright, here we go, the draft. How does it shake out? With the first pick, the Raiders take Osmataz Buckshank. Number 2, Jets take Beezer 12 Washingbeard. With the number 3 pick, the Cardinals take Shakira Kwan TGIF Carter. Number 4, the Titans pick Ty Royal Smoochie Wallace. Number 5, this is a pretty good pick right here, I have to say. The Giants taking Devoyne Shower Handle. And then number 6, we got our guy, Landon Johnson. But what team does he go to? He goes to the team formerly known as the Cleveland Browns. Now here's the deal. The Browns, they've been a historically bad franchise. It was time for a rebranding. It was time to make some changes. Now, to lure in the best head coaching candidate, they needed to offer the coach the responsibility to relocate, rebrand, and make the first selection in the 2026 draft. Now, we're going to introduce the head coach of the team formerly known as the Cleveland Browns. We got Mr. Brock the Rock. He's charming. He won the Super Bowl in Madden. He's well prepared. But let me tell you how he got this job. Now, the owner of the Browns, Mr. Brown, walked into the bathroom, and coincidentally, Brock also walked into the bathroom momentarily after he did. They both start peeing next to each other, and Brock looks over and he goes, "Hey, aren't you Mr. Brown? I'm a big fan." And Mr. Brown looks over and he says, "How did you get into my house?" Anyways, from there, it was history. Brock got the job, and with his new responsibility, he not only drafted Landon at number 6, but he turned the Browns into the Tokyo Anime Girlies. Located in Japan, they are the first international team in the National Football League. Now, let's see how Landon looks in his new Anime Girlies uniform. Here we go. We got him in this nice pink uniform, number 2. But the real question is, how is he going to do for the Anime Girlies? Let's take a look at his first game against the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, here we go. We got Brock the Rock, our coach, right there. They were 3-14 last year. They're going to try to improve on that. We got Landon here. His first pass of the game. Nice completion over the middle. We're off to a real good start here. So Landon here, he's going to go down the field, and he's going to methodically lead his team to the goal line.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard. Pass play coming here. Caught just short.
Brilliant pass right there. All right, but can we get it in? There you have it. We got a touchdown for Landon on his first drive in the NFL. We're off to a hot start, and it's looking like Mr. Brock picked the right pick at number 6 so far. Let's see if we can hold up.
Yeah, you hear me all the time. Just talk about.
On the red zone now.
Yikes, he took a beating there. Lost the ball. Another beating. That's some tough hits, but Landon's tough. He got up, and he's fighting. He's fighting. We're struggling a little bit here completing some passes, but we're still in this game. It's 14-14.
Third and long for him here.
And that might be his best pass of the game. Looks like he's really turning it up. We'll see if it leads to some points on this drive. Here we go. Let's find out.
He's going to throw it again. This is intercepted by Dex Hill.
All right, there you have it. The drive did indeed lead to some points. So, good job. We got some more points on the drive. However, it was for the other team.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Oh. Yikes. Ouch. Okay. We couldn't pull it off in the end. But hey, that's okay. You can't win them all. Let's see how we did with the whole season, looking at his season stats. On the season, he started 14 games. Now, as you realize, that's not all the games. There may have been an injury later in the season, but 14, that's most of them. And for a rookie, that's enough to really build some foundation. How did he do in those starts, though? That's what we're going to find out. He, on the season, threw 5 touchdowns. But I would like to highlight in his second game against the Steelers, he threw for 3 touchdowns. So well done in that game specifically. Also, Landon, he set an NFL record with 58 interceptions. So as a rookie already making it into the record books, that's tough to do. So great job there. We got 1,442 yards, 35% completion percentage. Went 1-13. So hey, week 2 against the Steelers, when he threw 3 touchdowns, he got his team the win. So hey, winning a game in the National Football Game is not easy. Great job for Landon for getting that done. Late in the season, he did dislocate his ankle. Now, here's the question. What happened after the season? We're going to find out. We have, Brock, he was fired. Landon was released. Landon posted a video called How I Conned the NFL, Not Clickbait, on YouTube, blowing up his popularity even more. Netflix paid Landon and Brock $10.7 million for the rights for an anime about them. Brock made an appearance on The Voice. And Netflix released an official anime body pillow of Landon. So, great job there. Really using that negative experience of losing in the NFL and turning it into a good post-NFL career. So, great work there.